I have an actual question. Did you ever feel ready to be a dad? Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like one day like I woke up and I was like, I have to be a dad. But I definitely like I crossed the threshold where I was like, yeah, I think like I could like having a kid would be like meaningful to my life. And I think it's kind of like a false dilemma in a way because you don't need to know all the shit right away. As you scale as the baby scales, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's like taking care of a newborn feels hard when you're doing it is actually like the easiest age of child to take care of, I think. Like they pretty much just sleep. And then like when they eat, I mean, I guess I'm letting my gender do the talking, but when they eat is like someone else kind of sorted it out for you, right? Like you don't need to make your own breast milk. You just kind of go into the freezer and then warm it up. So I think that there's this idea, and I understand it, but there's this idea that you have to have like an encyclopedic knowledge of like how to take care of a child before you have a child. But no, you kind of like figure it out day to day. There's very little stuff that you really need to, I mean, I hate to say it, but like the mantra you can repeat to yourself if you feel like you're not ready is essentially that like, look at some of the dumb motherfuckers around you that have like 7 kids. You might be like, what's different because I'm worried about being like a good parent. Yeah, but like the kids are alive. Like you're probably gonna be fine. Their kids are the worst. I don't know. Who's making up somebody in their head to get mad at now, Chad? That's you. I'm not worried about my kid, I'm worried about me. Well, then maybe you're not ready. What if I end up being that dumb motherfucker? Well, you'll probably be fine. Most people, they just like, you know, they figure it out. Is it stressful? Yeah, I mean, you spend like a lot of time doing the dishes, for sure. On top of all the parenting stuff, you're doing the dishes like crazy. And I know this is not anyone's like favorite bit, so like I apologize. But like, hearing the way that people without kids talk about travel is so annoying. You'll say something like, oh yeah, sorry I'm late. It took me a while to like get my suitcase on the baggage carousel. And then some like 21-year-old motherfucker who's backpacking through Southeast Asia will be like, that's why I only take carry-on. Okay, good luck, motherfucker. 7 changes of clothes for 3 people, plus nighttime diapers, plus a few books, a couple toys. I know people are like, I don't understand why people pack so much luggage. That's because you're 22. You just need 4 graphic t-shirts and like a pair of khaki shorts and you're good to go. Like that's you operating at your prime, okay? 7 pairs of clothing is crazy? Not really. It's fucking 35 degrees Celsius over there, man. But don't even get started with me, man. You ever see that show where people go through like airport security? I didn't realize like 90% of people that are traveling out there have a suitcase full of like old sausages and stuff. Of course I do. I'm from Poland. Okay. I didn't know. Hey, by the way, where's my whirlwinds? Anyway, like you're not allowed to say it, but having a kid is like not actually as hard as you think it is. The thing is, you're always like on call. That's the thing that's most annoying. Like if you're tired, but your kid has a problem, you can't be like, I'm just gonna wake up early and deal with it tomorrow. But like the actual like day-to-day duties, I mean, as long as you just get used to it over time. They need constant attention. They don't need constant attention. They need a lot. Constant is kind of ridiculous, though. I have a 7-week-old. This is reassuring. I know I keep saying it, but like, it's very rude to my fellow man. But there's like a lot of idiots out there that have made it work and raised perfectly great kids. So like, I think you'll be fine. I did see Cobalt say, people aren't ready for this take, but I saw Cobalt say something along the lines of like, I hate when people refer to their pets as their kids. Now that, Cobalt, you're gonna catch a lot of -2s for that. But I'm not saying I agree, I'm just saying I see you. Because I know people take their dogs very, very seriously. Sometimes their cats very, very seriously as well. Don't compare your animal to my kid, it's a whole different ballgame. This is not nice, okay? But sometimes you'll like tell your friend who doesn't have kids a story about like your kid at the playground or at daycare or something, and then they'll respond with like a story of their dog at the dog park. And they're like, oh, I was at this dog park, and then this Frenchie was getting right up in her face. And I looked at the owner, and I was like, come on, can you get your dog to back off a little bit? And I'm like, brother, what are we doing here? Because now you put me in a position where I gotta go, yeah, that's like basically the same. Like, I see you're trying to relate, don't get me wrong, but like, I digress. Should they just not reply? Well, they're drawing a false equivalency between my child and their dog, I think. Don't describe that as Reddit. Reddit is like, this parenthood brought up a story about their child to me. I told you, I don't care about your child. I only care about Funko Pops. You can't just call anything you hate Reddit. Furbaby is like, that's Reddit, okay? Having a kid is like Truth Social. Like, I'm Truth Social posting, if anything. It's bad in its own way, don't get me wrong, but it's a different kind of bad. False, you can call anything you want Reddit. Shits. It is like an instant win, which is very frustrating. It's super sick not having kids. It's actually, most parents I think will tell you this, it's actually sick like having kids as well. It's just hard to describe because whenever you describe it, it sounds like condescending. Because you're always like, you're like, yeah, it's hard, you know, you got to do a lot of chores, you got to like, it takes a lot of attention, you don't get a lot of breaks and stuff like that. But then you hit them with something condescending that sounds like a value judgment. That's like, but like after you have a kid, you just really feel like the life that you were living like before you had a child was completely meaningless. Hello? Is that Mouth? Am I being haunted? I was still in the Discord with Justin. I'm pretty sure that was Mouth making fart noises, which is deserved, man. Deserved. I was going off. Having pets is creative mode, kids is survival. I'm not even trying to draw like this. You're trying to divide us, Shia LaBeouf. I'm not trying to divide us. Stream till 5? No, I'm gonna go eat after this. But I think Kate canceled her stream so she could... Holy cow, look at this. Our daughter's having a great time. So much of my skill went into winning her this Gudetama. Holy cow, she's holding a freaking Gudetama with a green ribbon around. She's having the time of her life, man. The only thing is, I don't, other fathers here, you might be able to relate. Holy cow. Like, I'm happy my daughter's having an awesome time at the fair. But then, like... The catch is, she just had an amazing time with mommy at the fair, so my ass has got to be, like, on when she gets home. Can't be like, hey, I just spent, like, 5-6 hours at the fair with mommy. She won me this big Gudetama, and I'm like, hey, just, like, eat some Fruit Loops while daddy looks at his phone for a bit. Fuck, dude. Fuck. Because it looks bad in both of their eyes, man. She'll be tired, though? Yeah, but like it's optics. I never knew this thing was like beaten or whatever. That's pretty cool. Is it possible to kill the heart? Never been done. It's never been done. All right, I'm going to get out of here.